welcome back to the Mansas class. After a long time I am back with you, in front of you. Today I am going to discuss about intercept theorem. It's a very important topic based on triangles, okay, even parallelograms also. So we will discuss about this, but before that, again as usual, I will request you to please see this video from the very beginning to the end, otherwise you will miss, you won't be able to understand. And also I would request you to please see my previous videos on the properties of triangles, properties of angles related to parallel lines. All these things you must see, otherwise it will be a little bit difficult. Even I would also request you to see the video based on congruency of triangles, because the point which we are going to, the topic which we are going to discuss now will be based on this, all these topics which I have already just now told. Now the thing is that you must please see this video from the very beginning to the end, otherwise you won't be able to understand. Number one. Number two, please don't forget to subscribe this channel, because I am taking really a hard labor, a big effort to present this video in front of you. And so therefore definitely I expect something from you. Please subscribe this channel. Of course it's free, don't have to pay a single penny for this. And there is another reason also. If you subscribe this channel, you would be able to get the other topics also which I am uploading periodically, because there are various other topics which may be out of your syllabus, but you sometimes require to know, and some topics which you have missed out in your previous classes, previous years, so you can see them also. They are also there in my video. You can see instead of asking your teachers. You may sometimes feel shy or afraid of asking your teachers. You can just see it from my video. You can learn from there, and you can make up your current standard, current class, and you can understand the current topics discussed in the class. And please share this video with your friends as much as possible. Let them also learn from this video. Okay, and press the bell icon so that the notification you will get whenever I will be uploading the next video. You will be getting the notification, and you would be able to see the videos. If you require, you can see. If you don't have to see, no problem. Okay, so please don't forget to subscribe this channel. Anyhow, let's start discussing about what? The intercept theorem. Now see, I have already written this theorem before I start explaining. Why? Because if I write it down, then it will become easier for me to explain you. So if there are three parallel lines and the intercepts made by them on one transversal are equal, then the intercepts on any other transversals are also equal. Sir, change 2% निकल गया. Don't worry, मैं हूं ना. See, I'll explain you. See, if there are three parallel lines, let us take three parallel lines. 1, 2, 3. Let this be M, N, O. Okay, and LMN. Let it be LMN. LMN. These three lines are parallel to each other. Given arrow means that also symbolizes that these lines are parallel to each other. Now, if there are three parallel lines, and the intercepts made by them on one transversal, say this is P. P is the transversal, and P is intersecting L at let it be A, B, and C. So P be the transversal that intersects L at A, M at B, and N at C. So if there are three parallel lines and the intercepts made by them on one transversal are equal, that means we are given. What are we given? AB is equal to CD. L parallel to M parallel to N. This is the first one we are given. Then we are also given AB equals to CD. AB is equal to BC. Okay? Equal. Then the intercept on any other transversal. So this is the other transversal, suppose. Let Q be the other transversal. Then intercepts on any other transversal are also equal. So Q intercepts L at, suppose, let it be P, let this be Q, and let this be R. Let this be R. Okay, now if there are three parallel lines L, M, and N, and the intercepts made by them on one transversal P at A, B, and C are equal, AB is equal to BC, then the intercepts on any other transversal Q at P, Q, R are also equal. Means we have to prove that RTP required to prove PQ is equal to QR. We have to prove that PQ is equal to QR. So now what R given to us, that is L is parallel to M is parallel to N, and PQ is equal to QR we have to prove. Okay. Now construction. We have to do some construction. Let this be M and N passing through Q such that MN is parallel to AC. Okay, so MN is drawn passing through Q. MN is drawn passing through such that MN is parallel to AC. This line, or MN is parallel to P, the transversal P. Okay, so we are given this much. Now let us start proving. Proof. Again, let me tell you, what do we need to prove? We need to prove this PQ is equal to QR. That we require. So anyhow, let us see. AP is parallel to BQ, or let it be AM parallel to BQ. This is already given since L is parallel to M. This L is parallel to M, so AM is parallel to BQ, and AB is also parallel to MQ. AB is also parallel to MQ. Why? By construction. Why, sir? Because here see, MN is drawn passing through Q such that MN is parallel to AC. MN is parallel to AC. So this line is parallel to this line. So MQ is parallel to AB. So therefore, ABQM is a parallelogram. This line is parallel to this line parallel to this line. So that means this is a parallelogram where AM is equal to BQ and MQ is equal to AB. MQ is equal to AB. MQ is equal to AB. Okay. Similarly, see students,
We have proved this is equal to this. Now similarly, this is also a parallelogram. BCNQ. BCNQ is a parallelogram where BQ is equal to CN and QN is equal to BC. QN is equal to BC. But AB is equal to BC. See, this is equal to this, and therefore, see, MQ is equal to AB, MQ is equal to AB, and NQ is equal to BC, NQ is equal to BC, but AB is equal to BC. Naturally, that means this is equal to this. Therefore, so MQ is equal to QN. So finished. We have finished. This is equal to this.
No, my dear students, that is not asked. What is asked?
PQ is equal to QR. We have to prove PQ is equal to QR, not this equal to this. This equal to this is not asked. We are asked to prove PQ is equal to QR.
So here, very easily you can identify that we need to prove these two triangles. Huh? Can you see these two triangles? Yes, these two triangles need to be proved as congruent to each other. If we can prove that these two triangles are congruent, definitely PQ is a part of this triangle and QR is a part of this triangle. So they will be equal to each other. CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Clear? So now our target is to prove congruent these two triangles. Okay. So in triangle, now in triangle PMQ and triangle PMQ NRQ, you remember we must maintain the sequence PMQ RNQ. PMQ RNQ, sorry, RNQ. So now here we can see we have proved already MQ is equal to QN. We have already proved MQ is equal to QN. MQ is equal to QN. We have already proved. Now angle PQM is equal to angle RQN. Why, sir? Since vertically opposite angles. Okay, so this angle, this side is equal to this side, this angle is equal to this angle, and along with that, my dear students, don't forget that this line is parallel to this line and this becomes a transversal. So this angle is also equal to this angle. Why? Angle MPQ is equal to angle NRQ. Why, sir? Since interior alternate angles. Got it? So therefore, by angle side rule, triangle PMQ, triangle PQM, where was it? PMQ, triangle PMQ is congruent to triangle RNQ. So these two triangles are congruent to each other. Hence, PQ is equal to QR. CPCT. Proved. So my dear students, I hope you have understood. See, these two triangles we proved to be congruent and if these two triangles are congruent, this side is equal to this side as corresponding part of congruent triangles. Okay, students. So I hope you have understood. Anyhow, on the basis of this, there will be many sums you have to solve in the chapter called quadrilaterals and parallelograms. See, you can see there are quadrilaterals, there are parallelograms, even also parallelograms. You can see even the triangles also. That's why before I started this video and before I started this topic, I told you to go to those videos where I have explained about congruency of triangles, properties of angles related to parallel lines, and properties of triangles and properties of angles. These concepts must be clear. Please see those videos and then come to this video. You will be able to understand very quickly. The concept will be very much clear to you all. Anyhow, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and press the like button. Okay? Thank you. Good night.